Good morning. So, two seemingly simple and pointless. What's the point in doing them? Things you can do today to kickstart your weight loss, your health, fitness, which is this. Comes from one of our wins yesterday inside our private group. We always share the wins because energy flows where your attention goes. If you're always focusing on what you haven't done, could have done this, should have done this, still got to do this. That's good to an extent because it's like, well, we've got to get some drive, motivation, but also equally we've got to put our attention on what we've done well. Otherwise we'll never give ourselves credit for doing that. So this came from this yesterday. Two things that they are seemingly pointless. Just scared of cat. Probably thinks no one. So we are back in. Which are seemingly pointless. Some people will go, it's not that, it can't be that. It must be because I'm gluten intolerant, gluten allergies, because I need to do fasting, it's because I need to do this. But there are two things that anyone can do today, even if you're eating out, even if you are busy, which is this. Number one, leave a bit of food on your plate if you're full. You don't have to finish it. You do not have to finish it. It's hard, I get it. I come from an Italian family, and my hunger, I can definitely just keep eating until it's gone. There's always a little bit of room. But it's also quite liberating and good for your digestion, good for your potential sleep. So it's in the evening as well to go, I'm actually full up. Do I want to feel, do I need it? Is it a waste to throw it away? Is it a waste to eat it? What's more of a waste? I don't know, you tell me. What causes more issues? That's number one. And that in itself, seeing that is like, especially when someone writes it and they say, I grew up, when I was younger, people used to say, finish your plate, etc. That is a massive win. And again, something that we can do regardless of what food we're served today. Number two, is going for a walk even when you don't feel like it, even when the forecast is wet. Kind of like I am now. Although I kind of need to walk anyway. But I'll still give myself credit for doing it because I could have got out of it. But going for a walk or doing some type of exercise that you do even though you don't really want to do it, even though you can't really be bothered, you're not in the mood. Because quite often, that's the thing you need to do to create motivation to change your mood. So 2 things today. Challenge yourself today. Can you do one of them? Because it's a good sign. Like, challenge yourself. I really don't want to do that. I'm going to do it anyway and see what happens. What happens to your motivation? Just be curious today. What happens to your mood? What happens to your motivation? What happens to your energy? I'll be honest with you now, about 15 minutes ago before I left, so I was quite tired. I'm now walking, my body's like waking up a bit. And it's nothing to do with the coffee. A little bit to do with the coffee. But when I compare day to day, if I drive compared to walking in the morning, the difference in my energy is quite noticeable. And I say this a lot, and I'm even surprised by it. Even though I know this stuff, I've walked more in recent weeks, months, due to being down a car. So there are benefits when you look for them. So anyway, enough ramble, because I can ramble all day. So have an awesome day, control what you can, eat your protein, drink your water, do the things that sometimes you don't want to do. Not all the time, but sometimes you need to. And if you're struggling with that today, just be curious to how it makes you feel. If you don't want to go for that walk, be curious to how it makes you feel. If you don't want to do that 10-minute exercise, 5-minute exercise, be curious. Just do it anyway and see what happens.